Alright guys, today I'm going to show you what I believe to be the better tank builds. I have quite a bit of time in the main tank and the IFV. I prefer the main battle tank or the heavy tank. I'll show you my two loadouts that I like to use. Two kind of different opinions. I did get my second loadout from another YouTube video. Can't remember who it was, but shout out to them. They're pretty cool. I get a lot of tips and ideas out of their shorts. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so first, as the driver, I like to use the primary as the high explosive, because it's designed especially for infantry, because you will be dealing with most of that in general, and so you're not going to be wasting any rounds with that high explosive. It's got that massive, large radius that gives just crazy amount of damage, and it's easier to get those people who hide behind crates or trees or rocks or anything like that. Super useful. Number two, I use the armor piercing for obvious reasons. It just goes right through tanks. It just shreds them. You hit just the side of the tank or the back of the tank, and it just takes away half of their health. It's a need. It's a very big need. So I use that one. For my secondary, I like to go with the coaxial HMG, the heavy machine gun, more for those long shots, the long range from those pesky little engineers who like to shoot RPGs and stuff from super far away that the light machine gun does not take care of. So you can get a little bit more distance and hit a little bit harder on those guys. The equipment is pretty standard. The thermal blocking, so you can get out of quick situations and also get rid of those pesky lock-ons for your tank. Number two is reinforced plating. Gives you additional armor that improves resistance to all damage but reduces max speed and acceleration. As a tank, you don't really need a whole lot of speed and acceleration, because with the thermal blocking, the big old smoke screen, you can get out of a situation pretty quick. It's super nice and extremely helpful. For the gunner, this is a must need, is the heavy machine gun. Light machine gun and the grenade launcher, yes, are good. But for infantry purposes only, as the heavy machine gun, the gunner mostly is, you basically want to use just the heavy machine gun again for that long range and the heavy hitting on those infantry guys. For the secondary, the equipment side, you want to use the mine countermeasures, because as you're maneuvering through buildings, maneuvering through different trails and stuff like that, you want to be able to see those mines, all those little pesky little things that are lying all over the ground, and they're able to destroy them easily. And if you've got an engineer with you, they can go ahead and go and disarm them and take them as their own. But yeah, that's the first loadout. I really like this loadout. I use this one most often. The second loadout is primarily used for tank battles. First one is the aim guided or a tow missile. This one is super nice for those extremely long shots, because you don't need to take in factor of the drop rate of that round, because the army piercing has a pretty good distance that you can go, but the drop rate is still pretty crazy. The high explosive has an incredible drop rate, so the aim guided as a primary is a must need for those tank on tank battles, primarily if you're not going to worry too much about infantry. Then again, armor piercing, always one of my go-tos. I will always use armor piercing. I don't think I'll ever get away from that. It's super nice. And then same thing with the secondary is the heavy machine gun. For anybody who tries to come up and try to pester you, it's just super nice. And the rest of this is the exact same as the first loadout. Use the reinforced plating, except for the grenade launcher. This is kind of back and forth between the community. I said before that I like it a lot. It's very back and forth because it's got 5 rounds only. The radius isn't the craziest, but if you have any preference, I like to use this because I've already got a heavy machine gun. But I think I would also probably switch over to the heavy machine gun, mostly because it is nice against that infantry. And again, countermeasures, get those pesky mines out of the way, the C4, anything that is going to destroy you on the ground. But yeah, those are my 2 primary loadouts. I haven't got a loadout 3 yet because I believe they're going to hopefully come out with more rounds, more equipment stuff. That'll be super cool. But yeah, those are my 2. I'm happy to share that with you. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Be sure to like, sub, and comment. What's your favorite equipment? What do you think of mine? See what's going on. And if any tips and tricks, be sure to check out any other video I will be posting anytime soon. I will be doing each one. I will be trying to get each of the vehicles up to elite, as I have already with the classes. I will be going over these in another video as well. You guys have a good one.